trickier.
Or recurring the yeah.
Or are we gonna do Death Touch Pingers?
That's also a thing.
Because that is also really, really. Because we do a Death Touch Pingers, we could also run Finn as like another like tech card to like infect kill as well.
Yeah, but I guess without having Finn in the command zone, that's a lot harder.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like a backup plan where like we still focus on just killing everything.
I just feel like people won't block. You know.
Well, fine. They don't block, then they get poisoned and they die.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if we're playing tutors and try to play into that a lot,
Well, no, I'm not
I
saying we.
feel like he's also just good with like the playcrafter package, making them all sack creatures.
Well, the thing is, they might just try avoid sacking that until the last moment. Like I like the guaranteed like target removal. We get rid of that.
Yeah, we can play like Chupacabra and like Shriek Maw
Because
and some.
one of the things that came to mind, what's that stupid bow that makes something deal damage, and then you just have a bunch of death touch creatures that are like the pingers. This reminds me of almost like trying to build a pinger deck if you wanted to.
Yeah, there's a couple cards that do it.
But there's I think there's a lot of different ways. So anyway, Chevill, Bane of Monsters. I get a name for it. Oh, you know what? He reminds me of. He looks up straight up like someone from like Monster Hunter World. So like this is straight. I guess just Monster Hunter. I don't know. I don't have a funny name for him.
Okay. This is actually someone in the comments suggested of our YouTube video.
Yo, did you know that there's another creature that puts bounty counters on stuff that isn't our commander?
Yes. Yeah.
Literally called Bounty Hunter.
Mathis. Right?
No, just Bounty Hunter. Put a bounty counter on target non-black creature, and then destroy target creature with a bounty counter on it. Just tap. He just basically kills whatever.
Oh, totally. That seems really busted. Is that the only bounty counter card?
I think so. This is a deck we could play Binding of the Old Gods because it destroys something, it ramps you something, and it gives your stuff Death Touch, which I guess could matter.
Binding of the Old Gods, you said?
Mm-hmm. I guess stuff like Assassin's Trophy and Chupacabra. Murderous Rider. Ooh. I like Tetsamok. Could be really annoying in a deck like this.
No, not Chub Toad. Damn it! Get out of here!
No, look at him. Look at him. He was beautiful.
No, not. God damn it!
Oh, so if this is gonna be a creature, if we do ETB creature removal, let's put the creature draw package in.
Like Playcraft? You mean like, or like?
No, I'm saying if we rate the creature draw
what other
package.
Stuff did you say? I missed some stuff. What stuff were you saying?
Oh, I like Tetsamok. It's TETZ Z.
Spell it again.
It's TETZIM. There.
Oh, the Primal Death?
Just as like ETB kills a lot of stuff potentially. It's like
Couldn't we just play a board wipe?
We could, but then board wipes kill us too.
I feel like this guy is just so difficult to use.
Nah, I've played with him before. I love him. But you don't have to. But Murderous Rider is the other one I was saying.
Oh, Murderous Rider. Yeah, that's a good one. Downfall.
Assassin Trophy. Well, what I was saying before is there's a lot of creatures that ETB remove stuff and have power, so maybe we should put the creature package in.
What about Shriek Maw?
Yeah, Shriek Maw is another example. Um, what if we have stuff like what about the green creatures that fight?
What about my boy?
I like Royal Assassin.
Creatures that fight. But are we gonna have good enough, big enough creatures?
How big is our commander?
He's only a 1/3, but he has Death Touch.
Oh, but so Massacre Worm doesn't kill our commander.
Yeah, but Massacre Worm only hits their stuff also.
Oh, right. True. Never mind.
Yeah. Same thing with Massacre Girl. Right? Massacre Girl is like a mini version of that, right?
Yeah.
It just like keeps happening, but that hits your stuff, right? Yeah, that kills your stuff. I like Massacre Worm. What about like Helm of the Host?
What about Reaper of the Abyss? I like
I
Reaper of
like
the
all the
Abyss.
stuff that can just kill stuff. Like, what about like Vilas? I like Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, what's the black vampire lady that you ran that gave the neg X?
Drana.
Drana.
Yeah, she just kills things. No, not that one.
Oh, what's that card that I really like that Death Sprout. That's that one removal spell that I kind of like because it's a kill spell and a ramp spell.
Isn't like Baron? Like, wasn't there like a new Baron printed that just kills things, right?
Oh, Death Reap
First thing here,
Ritual. That's another card I like. What'd you say?
this thing, right? Or whenever another creature dies, you put 2 counters on it. Whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to the life lost.
Oh, Harvester of Souls is another good payoff to killing stuff.
Yes, I love that. Would you say Death Reap Ritual?
Yeah, Death Reap. It's at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, you may draw a card.
Isn't there a better one? That's just a 5-mana one that just does it every time.
I think it's Moldervine Reclamation. I think it's called.
I think that's only you though, right? But that's probably still gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. It's whenever you control. The other one is just all of them. So Phyrexian
We're still
Reclamation.
gonna play like Playcrafter and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like stuff like that, like Grave Pact and
Ooh.
Dictate.
The Eldest Reborn is kind of annoying too.
No, not.
I still think Viridian Longbow, just on our commander, is already really good.
Wait, what was the one you just said? Sorry, I was looking at.
Oh, the Eldest Reborn. It's kind of like a long way to go, like saga that makes everybody sacrifice and then discard, and then you get to reanimate. But yeah, that equipped onto our commander, the bow. We should play Guardian Project, and like,
Aldous Reborn?
is it too?
Aldous Reborn, you said?
Yeah, is that too? You think it's too much?
Yeah, no, I'd rather play the Playcrafter stuffs.
Uh,
I mean, I guess we're green, so like, it's not the worst in the world.
Guardian Project, I like
Aldous Reborn's not that
because
bad.
we're probably gonna play a lot of creatures. I think.
I agree. She Holdred in this deck?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you still just run Putrefy. That's just
Maelstrom Pulse?
yeah. Maelstrom Pulse, Putrefy. Oh, you know what? There's there's a really cool black uh Magecraft creature. That's whenever you like cast the spell, you get like a pest. I think it depends how much we go into spells. Beast Within, don't forget. We get to run the it.
So did I get Playcrafter? No. I gotta add that package.
Yeah.
Playcrafter. So then we also play Demon's Disciple.
Oh, Harvester of Souls, I like.
Did I get that already?
Did you?
Yeah, I got that already.
Okay.
Playcraft or Demon's Disciple. What are other good sack creatures?
Slum Reaper. He's just another one. He's just another one of those.
Flashback.
Flesh bag.
Merciless Executioner.
Mm-hmm.
What about like in Garuk's Wake?
If we could pull it off, yeah.
Do you think Reanimation's good?
I think Tragic Slip would probably be good in this deck.
You like Tragic Slip, you think?
I think so. I think if the whole deck is designed around killing something, the 1 mana Burr isn't going to be like the worst. Heartless Act also is like a pretty good one in this.
I think Eternal Witness. Timeless Witness. That's the Eternalized one. What did you say? Heartless Act?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the short, yeah. And we can run Crows and Grip.
So this is
Wait, what's the new the green evoke creature that pops artifacts and enchantments? It like just came out.
Yeah, it's Endurance, isn't it?
No, Endurance is the
That's
one
the
that stuff back.
That's the green one.
I'm thinking of the Shriek Maw one. No. There's one that has Shriek Maw's effect that also came out.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Tom, what do you feel about Grave Betrayal?
I mean, you've always liked that card more than me. I've always been kind of half about that card, but I think it'd be kind of good.
But
what about
the thing is, I think it's the thing we need. Yeah, yeah, because I think we also need just a way to straight win, unless we're playing like the treasure thing. That whenever a thing dies, you get a treasure.
Oh, Pitiless.
No, the treasure. Whenever something dies, you get a treasure. Like anything, yeah. It's the one that wins the game. Revel in Riches.
You want to play that?
I mean, it's not terrible.
I mean, there's always Grey Merchant. You know.
Is there any? You think there's any good Planeswalkers in these color? Oh, Liliana, Deathford General. Whenever creature. Oh no, it's you controlled. Never mind.
Yeah, but we're still doing a lot of self-dying, so it's okay. We're doing a lot of, like, our stuff sacks itself to do things. Hold on, I'm trying to find that card. I think it was from Modern Horizons. Yeah, this. Foundation Breaker. My mask. What do you think about this card?
It's an artifact. Yeah. We could play Black Market.
Do you like Palace Siege?
Yeah, I think in this time thing it would be a.
Black Market's okay. I've actually started taking that out of most decks.
What do you think about Thorn Mammoth? That's kind of like a perpetual, constant fighting creature.
That's the 6/6 that whenever a creature enters under our
control, it fights something. So you could every time we play something, it could fight something else, and it's pretty beefy. Like 6 is nothing to shake a stick at. And even if it just trades with something, we could end up just getting it back and then re-enter it, playing it.
That's good. What about playing like Animate Dead and like Dance of the Dead? I think playing those at least is good.
Malakir Rebirth. Actually,
no, I don't know about Malakir Rebirth. I like the actual reanimating ones. What about like?
Well, I guess that's more like an emergency reanimate. But the thing is, it's a land, so it's like a land that becomes a reanimate.
Oh yeah, you're right. If it's a land, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because it's the MDFC.
Yeah. So then, and then Agadeems.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hagar Mauling.
We also get Kalani Ambush, which makes a creature fight a creature you don't control.
I don't think I like those generic ones.
Well, it's
Oh,
the
you're saying
it's
you're saying as an
yeah, it's the
MDFC?
yeah, Kalani ambush. It's the MDFC fight. If any of our stuff is big enough.
I'm cool with that. Well, our commander has death touch, so
Oh yeah,
we
true.
trade him off or something. But uh, do we want to play like? We should probably play like Midnight Reaper and like uh, what's the other one?
Grim Horror
Grim Hearts.
Specs.
And then also what do you call it?
Yo, I think this is a sudden spoiling deck.
Yes, I like Suns.
We make the creatures not hard to deal with. Yo, wait, is our commander a human?
Yes.
Kolga. Let's play King Kong. Because we return our commander back to our hand, he only costs 2 mana. It protects our commander potentially, and it makes him indestructible.
How do you spell it?
Kogla. Let's go, our boy. Our boy.
Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. I had a thought. I can't remember what it was. What's that? It's Journey to something.
Journey to Eternity. If that's what
Yeah.
you're thinking of.
I like that card. Should we just play Marin? Probably, right? She's kind of busted.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I think so. We can
She's
play her.
kind of just like a Palace Siege. How do you spell it? It's Maere?
No, I think it.
Is it just EREN? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I got her. She's $8. Should we play Yawgmoth? Or what about like what's the 3-mana sack outlet that gets bigger when things die?
Oh, Yeheni.
Yeah, I like her. Is it this one? Yes. And then should we play like an actual sack outlet or this Seer or something?
I think most of our
Phyrexian Tower.
tower's a bunch, isn't it?
Tower? Is it? Yeah. I mean, it's like $20, but you know. I think it's fine. What about that? What's the green-black one called?
Oh,
There's also High
Grim Backwoods.
High Market's cheap. Yeah, Grim Backwoods, I like that.
Oh.
Grim Backwoods.
Do you think our commander's effect's good enough to want to run Strionic Resonator? Or Strionic Resonator for... Well, it's a triggered ability, so a lot of our stuff is ETB triggers.
Well, we could just be a degenerate and play the artifact.
Actually, then again, I'm thinking with Strionic Resonator, though, is that if it's like a sack ability, we still have to sacrifice 2 things.
Wait, did I not get Gary in here? Oh no, yeah, there he is. Yo, wait, what about Kakusho?
Oh, it's when he drains for 5, right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to like we could play like we could play the normal ways to win, like the.
Do we have Beast Whisperer?
No, we could play that.
Look how many we have the creature package, so we might as well just run creatures. Now there are some planeswalkers that destroy permanents or creatures, like Obnixilis destroys a creature and draws you a card. Veraska destroys a non-land permanent or gives herself quote unquote death touch, so you can't hurt her without it getting like something popped.
What about Grist?
Is that the bug one?
Yeah.
Yo, I still. Does she destroy something? You may sacrifice a creature when you do destroy
target creature. And the cool part is if she dies and she's in the graveyard, you can return her as a creature.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like her.
Yo, she's so creepy. I really like her.
Have you seen the other art?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it's so cool. I like that one a lot. Has people
almost looks like an Eldrazi.
People have built her, haven't they?
Yeah, as a commander, and also she's getting modern play because you can collect a company for her.
Oh, gross! Because she counts as a creature.
In Yawgmoth. Yeah.
Grody.
Do you want to play Yawgmoth? Just as like a, it gives Negwin counters, and as like another, if we have to sack something or, and then we could play like Ogre Slumlord, like things that make tokens off things dying. Like Ogre Slumlord, what else does it? Like
Um, I'm also still thinking about like a solid way to win.
what about
Oh,
attrition?
what about Dread Return? It's another way to kind of sack some stuff.
I like Dragon. I love Vilas, man. He's so good.
If not, is the Valentin Dean of Vane worth it? It actually doesn't seem that great. I don't like the other side either. So just you pay 2 life when something dies, you get a bug. It's not that great.
I like Ogre Slumlord.
I mean, we have all these death triggers. We could run the Blood Artist.
Could play Blood Artist. What about Zulport? Zulport also?
Is Zulport only us?
Yeah, it's just when our stuff dies. There's also Sangromancers when their stuff dies, but it only gains life.
Eh.
Gains 3 per. Gains like a fuck ton of life.
Did you still want to run ramp in this build?
Oh yeah, about that.
Like, yeah.
Sakura Tribe Elder, definitely. That seems really good.
Yeah.
Not Scout. Elder. Definitely, Solemn.
Mm-hmm. Still should probably run the Rampant Growth 3 visits.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just
the ramp package.
And then I like Burnished Heart. Because I just like things that die if we're having all these die triggers. And then like Rampant Growth. 3 visits. What about like Decree? The one that draws whenever everything dies.
I don't know, but I think we're kind of a board that wants to not die. Actually, let me see Decree, how it's worded. Oh, they can't be because because they also say they can't be regenerated. I was gonna say we could run it and we could like try and heroic to save ourselves, but we can't even do that. What about Malicious Affliction? That's the morbid. You copy it and kill 2 things.
Oh yeah, I always love that card.
Remember?
I'm also playing Oubliette, but just because it's annoying.
Oh yeah, because you hit their commander. Yeah.
Yeah, Oubliette is really annoying. But I mean, it doesn't kill something, but
Regrowth. Or do you think we don't really need regrowth? Well, I guess regrowth brings us our spells back.
I have
Or
Eternal Witness and Timeless.
want to do second sunrise? Second seasons past.
Yeah, I always love Seasons Past. Do we want to randomly play any dredge? Like, there's like that. There's that one that when it dies, you get a creature. There's like Thug, right?
Yeah, Golgari Thug puts a creature. I think it puts it back on top of your deck.
Yeah, it's put into the graveyard for play. And then there's that one that like has Death Touch, right?
We have Shieldred in here, right?
Yes, we do.
So besides like killing everything and we having just card value, like what's our way to like just straight win, or just like play the long grind game and just punch into them?
Well, we have the Phyrexian. We have the Gary.
Okay, yeah, I guess we could carry them down.
And then there's like Blood Artist. I mean, we have Mikaeus, so like we could play a combo if you want to do that.
You want to run Sidisi? Sidisi seems like a cool thing.
Yes, this deck's about to get a lot more expensive. Is it? Which one is it? Is it? I think it's this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to play like Triskelion or something?
You want to do the Mike and Trike combo? Is it like like just a way to dig in? That's our
It
way.
also just kills things, at worst. You can just deal damage to things.
All right.
And then we just play Buried Alive, I guess. As like a backup, I guess. I like Victimize. That's a good stick outlet. I think it's better than Dread Return.
That's really annoying. I forgot about this card. Bonds of Mortality. It was from the Ultra Zendikar set where it's not for like this deck, but well maybe actually because we have a lot of targeted stuff. Creatures from control lose hexproof and indestructible to the end of the turn.
You
like
can just do that on a land.
True.
Yeah, there's the lands that do that. Or Shadow Spear is a lot better.
What
I do like the Viridian Longbow is funny. Isn't there more cards like this?
Well, no,
like,
you
Tom,
you pair that with Thornbite Staff because Thornbite Staff makes it untap. So with your commander in play, you can machine gun everything in play, and nothing gets to stay in play with that combo. But you only get to draw one card because you only kill one thing.
Well, no.
Because if you have the longbow, it's tap, deal 1 damage to something.
Yeah, but Thornbite Staff just works with the commander, right? This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player.
The thing is, you have to keep paying 2 mana to tap it. The Viridian Longbow is just tap it without a mana cost to deal 1 damage, and then...
Right, but it does get to untap it. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, it's probably still worth it, right?
Yeah, because even at worst, it's 2 mana. Your commander becomes a 2 mana kill spell.
Yeah, like, that seems really good.
I also really like Mimic Vat in, like, these death-style decks. Because that we could take, like, if our opponent has a graveyard strat, it's, like, kind of annoying to, like, hit their one thing that they really need. Or just getting, like, a really good ETB. Hey, putting our own ETB sack creature underneath it and just Mimic Vatting out. Oh, should we play Pod Effects? Is that getting too mean?
I don't think we need that.
All right. Thanks for talking me out of that.
Fun to keep like a death, dying, these fun enchantment type. So. All right. We got to get lands in here. So Overgrown Tomb. I think I want to play the Dredge land also. I always like Dakmor Salvage just as like a random,
I guess, yeah.
And then we could play Urborg and Yavi Maya.
Yeah, for like fun decks, I like the... It's kind of funny that they decide like to make green the opposite color, but I guess because green and black are like enemy colors. Then you want to run Temple
Yeah.
of Malandi.
And then what's the Battle Bond one?
Undergrowth Stadium. See, green black, we get all the cool lands for it. We get Woodland Cemetery if we want to. That's the Buddy Land. We get Llanowar Wastes, which is a poopy price because it's been printed to death. You got Command Tower in there, right?
Nope.
Well, silly goose, put it in. I like in 2-color decks the pathway, so it's Dark Boar pathway after you get Reliquary.
What is it called?
Dark Boar pathway. And then we get Twilight Mire. And then Nurturing Peatland if you want the the Canopy land.
I do.
Oh, well, we can throw that in there too. Do you think it's too hard for the Necroblossom Snarl? It's the Reveal land, Reveal Swamp or a Forest.
Probably not. But I feel like we're good also. Probably good.
Do you want to run Myriad Land? Actually, I don't think we need Myriad Landscape. I think we actually have enough. The only one thing I can think of is Tainted Woods. It's colorless or adds green-black if you control a swamp. But it has to actually be a swamp. It can't just be like a black source.
Which we're going to play a good amount probably because we only have 18 lands and...
We are mostly black.
4 MDFC? Oh my god.
Well, they should stop being so good. Well, actually, no, Journey isn't an MDFC.
Okay, so we got 5. So that means 31 lands. Looks like we're mainly black.
Yeah, we really are with a little splash of green.
So...
It's like that thing where green's like more the support color for this deck, and like it helps us ramp in their draw, but black does like the main power behind us. Did we put Phyrexian Arena in this deck?
No. But we should.
Yeah, I still think it's worth running.
Even though it's like almost $30.
No, that's not so bad. So we're way up to.
Okay, so that's 31. So we gotta cut 18. Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
The Eldest Reborn could go. I don't like Eldest Reborn. If we get rid of that now that we actually have win conditions, I don't think we need Revel and Riches. So Revel and Riches and Eldest Reborn I think could go.
Also, I haven't really been liking Black Market recently. I think the ramp is just better. We're in green, like we don't need this.
True, yeah, we don't have like a big payoffs for it.
I also don't think this is necessary. I think Tragic Slip can go. I think we just have better kill spells.
Alright.
And our creatures are going to do it. Okay, now it gets a little harder.
Yeah, I know we always try it, but we always end up kind of cutting it, but it's like our Cyclonic Rift.
I still have this Violence, just because... But Violence is also a Cabal Coffers deck, so... I feel like that's going to be harder. I think Dread Return's a cut, too, because we have plenty of reanimation.
Oh yeah, Victimize, real good. I like Victimize.
Yeah, because we're also playing Buried Alive, so you just have the chance to win with that. I actually really like this. You know what else? It also makes insects, you know?
Yeah.
It pluses. It's just like a creature maker.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 31, yeah.
So maybe we could take out the Slum Reaper. Maybe we don't need every single sack creature effect, because I think sometimes they could miss.
Totally agree. Yep.
Dude, how does anything live against this deck? Oh, you know what? I hate to add a card now, but feed the swarm if we don't have it in here.
No, we're green. We're
Actually, no,
fine.
wait, we're green. Right, 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 right.
Yeah, yeah. I already have the crows and grip and the
And
beast
we have the
trap.
beast and the assassin's trophy and the maelstrom. Never mind, never mind. We
Yeah,
we
we're good.
Gucci. Do we need Burner's Heart? Actually, no. Burner's Heart dies, so yeah, we like Burner's Heart.
I just like it for that reason. Like I think I'd rather cut like a different Manosaurus than you know.
No, I agree. I think Journey to Eternity is a little too nuts. But the thing is, Journey to Eternity is kind of a little bit awkward in our deck because we can't flash it in the stuff, so it has to be like a more of a slow sack. But I think we do have enough sack foddery stuff. Thing is, I feel like sometimes that might miss.
I do agree with you.
Because we don't have just like a straight like Viserys Seer effect. It's like we just have like kind of ETB sack stuff. So it could be tricky. Besides Yawgmoth.
I don't think this is that good.
Yeah, I guess we kill everything a lot easier. I like the ape guy a lot more.
Yeah, I think that's cute. Like that also like pseudo saves our commander also.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of funny. How many humans are we playing? Oh my god, it can bounce them too.
Oh, that's actually now makes it that much better because
Six, seven, eight, eight humans.
it's not terrible. It becomes like a weird form of protection for them, and while making himself indestructible. Maybe we get cut Tetsumak.
Yeah, I'm just never a fan of that card. I'd play in Garuk's Wake over that card. I love this card. This is still in my deck. Also, because I just like having permanents that like make devotion. Because I'm playing so many of the devotion mana cards.
There's a legendary Gorgon creature that just taps to destroy creatures too, but it's just a lot more mana. It's like a 7 drop, or is it 8 drop? I forget. It's just fucking huge. Oh, Tom, I didn't think about this. Avatar of Woe would probably be really stupid easy to get off in this deck. I know we're in the cutting phases,
This is the one that just taps to kill something.
and it costs 6 less if there's a total of 10 or more creatures in all graveyards. Doesn't count ours too. So like one good ETB sack hits 4 of it. I mean, it's slower to get off, but when we do get it out, like that's a kill spell every turn. It's just we have to figure out a cut for it. I know we were already in the cutting phase. Reaper kill stuff. Maybe I care less. What do we do with the tokens? There's fodder for blocking.
Yeah, I guess kind of.
Because when we reanimate everything, like we don't really care about using
or like
it.
or like Yawgmoth, I guess, but it's just a payoff, I guess.
Kind of. I don't imagine if like we don't have like infinite combo to make infinite 1/1s.
Well, we do, but the infinite combo we just win anyway.
Oh, right, yeah.
Man, this is annoying. I would not want to play against this.
How many more do we have to cut?
8.
Oh, in our lands, by the way. Um, uh, I think we should run either Arcane Lighthouse or Detection Tower. Targeting is really important. So I think it's really important that we make it like so we could get them in regardless. Maybe we should just run both just in case. The things that make them lose hexproof and stuff. Because I think that's the one thing that would like be a big issue for this deck to try and deal with. Deals 3 damage target creature. Oh, I forgot about that, the flip Grook. But anyway, we're on cutting phase, not adding phase.
Thinking this.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we don't need that many kill spells. They might become kind of
So also this maybe.
yeah, just because it doesn't hit black creatures. I think I said our creatures are so powerful at killing stuff that maybe I like Mage the generic kill better.
Yeah, that we can also abuse more too, because the reanimation stuff. So, like, it's definitely better than just most of this stuff. Like maybe this again.
Yeah, maybe because now we have the lands that do it. Like we don't have to worry about we're just gonna kill stuff.
These are MDFCs, so you don't have to worry about it. With this, I think this is fine for the kill spells now.
Maybe we could take out one of the drawing effects on death stuff. So like the rip. See, the thing is, Moldervine is only our stuff. Death Reap Ritual is anything. That's the one trade-off, I guess. But then again, if we are lower on instant or sorceries and we're more creature-based, it's going to be during our turn anyway. So maybe Death Reap Ritual can go.
Yeah, but it really is just our sack creatures, you know. So maybe like this is worse.
Because Death Reap is just a morbid trigger, so if anything dies that turn.
Like it's really just like Sakura Tribelder. Like we don't have like we're only playing 2 sack outlets, other than our lands.
It's kind of what made the Journey to Eternity not so great.
Yeah, I think that we cut that and we just keep the like Grim Harspec and the other thing, and keep the Death Reap. And
All right.
maybe cut one of the reanimation spells. Maybe we don't need both. I think Animate Dead's better.
Yeah. Because Reclamation and don't forget we have Marin too.
Yeah.
So we have Siege, Marin, and Victimize. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. We could cut one of those because we don't want to get too filled up with reanimation stuff and nothing in our bin.
Exactly. But I think with Buried Alive in the deck, this is still good to have as a one of.
Yeah.
Just because like either just getting a Vilas early on or like just some huge bomb that can win you the game is good. I still think this is good.
No, I agree. I like Grist.
I don't even know what the minus does. Each opponent loses life equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Interesting.
I mean, that's up to potentially 35. That could take someone out real quick.
Maybe we cut the Downfall and keep the Putrefy.
I guess, what do we care more about? Walkers or... No, I think artifacts are harder to deal with, because we have ETB sack artifacts, like creatures or planeswalkers, so yeah.
Walkers are usually never a problem, really.
True, yeah, that unless you're like going against a tribal walker deck, and then that's not going to save you anyway.
I think these are both good.
Yeah, that's like another little mini combo that makes it so our opponent doesn't get to play creatures, which I think is fine.
Oh, we had this too.
Yeah,
so yeah, definitely need to cut down on it.
Yeah, because that pops like potentially a lot of stuff. It is sorcery speed, but that's also any permanent, which I think is also really good.
I still like these, even if like we're not self-sacking like a million times. I think even just that one time, making them all sack something is like still worth it. And like we're reanimating enough, like if we see one of these or these, we're doing it every turn. You know? So I think that that's fine. Uh,
Oh, I also forgot Massacre Worm is another way that could just win the game. That's the game too. Because
yeah, just
anytime a creature dies, they lose 2 life. So that just sits out there, and we're still just killing stuff.
yeah, kind of like Blood Artist. Yeah,
Yeah, I like
yeah,
Massacre
no,
Worm.
totally. I like all this stuff.
Yeah, I think Reaper of the Abyss is kind of gross. Maybe
Oh
well,
yeah, I still play Reaper of the Abyss in Vilas.
cause that morbid trigger because it just keeps targeting. I mean, you could. Yeah, I guess the risk is we start losing our own stuff, but like we also kind of half don't care because half our stuff dies anyway. Do we? What about Drana? Do you think we need Drana? Is that just too much of a mana sink? Like we don't have as aggressive ramp,
But the thing, yeah, I guess.
and we're not mono black, so sometimes we want to use green. I don't know. Like just if we're on the making of cut, like maybe she's one of the worst.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, she's not like tapping or just So we need to cut one more card.
Um, let's cut Chevill.
Hey, look, it's Marin.
Yeah, same deck.
Yeah, basically.
Thing is, thinking about trying to make like just mono spells, kill spells, like it's not
No,
great.
it's not good. Not in these colors, man. You don't have payoffs. Like I don't get my Archmage Emeritus or Ugh. Am I medium about this card in this deck?
Which one?
Seasons Pass.
It's like a super Phyrexian Reclamation, though.
Right, but we're playing Timeless and Eternal. We have like 3 ways in the main deck to recur creatures. We're 34 creatures to everything else.
But everything is gonna die, and like by a lot. I guess maybe.
This is like one of those good comeback cards, I guess. Like if we get blown out, because we're not playing any like protection.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not playing like Heroic Intervention or like Rise of the Dark Realms or. But the thing is black decks are usually insanely resilient. Like if you don't have like graveyard hate plus like what you're trying to do, like they're usually pretty okay with that.
Because playing against a black deck is gonna half kill its stuff anyway. So like you helping them along, they don't care. They're just gonna do black spells. I don't. Maybe I'm also slightly less.
I
No,
think this.
no, I like that too much. I've always liked
Well, like
playing
just
it.
to kill a creature. Like if I'm gonna play something in the slot, I think I want versatility here.
Well,
Because like the creatures are killing creatures.
but it's kill and it's a ramp spell. That's why I like it.
But I mean, we're playing a lot of ramp already. I don't know how much we need that on turn 4. I don't know.
I guess I just like some instant speed removal.
Yeah, I just think this can maybe be something else. I just don't know what. We got the Maelstrom Pulse.
Well, like I said, like on instant speed. That's why I also like Avatar of Woe because it's also instant speed.
Well, yeah, that's why I like the tap stuff. Same thing with the Royal Assassin.
Just Royal
Yeah.
Assassin sometimes is like if they don't attack or tap with it, then it's not as good. But it's really good against things that do tap.
Yeah, it's super annoying. I don't know, man. This is where it starts to get hard.
I would actually think maybe like then binding over Death Sprout because I think the last part giving things Death Touch isn't as important, and it's basically doing the same thing just slower. But that's also non-land permanent,
Yeah, and we can.
and it's a
recur.
forest card, not a basic.
But that, yeah, I mean that only gets like 6 cards in the deck.
Well, no, I'm saying because it gets our shock. I guess we don't have it there. There's no other ones, right? I don't think the snarl. That's the one we didn't have. We didn't have a Tangle land in this color, so it's literally just basics and overgrown.
Yeah, unless you're playing a duel, yeah.
It's between Death Sprout and Binding. I think I like Death Sprout just because it is the instant speed removal if we need it.
But it's only killing a creature is the thing.
But that's kind of what our deck wants to happen, though. I think we have enough other like targeted like anything removal. Maybe because we have Maelstrom, we have the Beast Within, and I think that's kind of. I don't know. Is that enough?
I think so. I get because like it also might take a while to like abuse that card. Like you can't just like get it immediately in the grave and replay it like you can all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.